flaw in such a small device.
So this is real talk, as always. No graphics, no images, no videos, no gimmicks, etc. This is just talking about the Osmo Pocket, my experiences with it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, whether you should buy it or not, who's it for. And as always, these sort of videos always open up debate and people tend to not agree with me, which is fine. It is a school holiday, so you will hear screaming and shouting from the kids and the wife. And also we're expecting baby number 3 literally next week. So things are a bit hectic at the moment, which is why I haven't been posting as well. So sorry about that. So let me just get straight into it. I actually really love this little device. This is probably one of my most favorite things that I've ever purchased. It's so small, it's tiny, it gives great image quality, especially at the 4K, 50p or 60p, wherever you are. It's perfect, and the low light on it is surprisingly really good. There's probably some noise reduction going on internally, but I think for a lot of filmmakers and stuff like that, this camera is just like crazy good. Like I wouldn't say you can get the best cinematic images out of this, because obviously you're limited to that fixed aperture range, and you know, it's very hard to kind of control where you focus and stuff like that. But if you took your time and it was all you had, it's definitely a great camera. Especially when you connect it with your phone as well, it just basically makes it feel like a whole, it feels like a professional setup. So let me just start off with straight away what I don't like. What I don't like is the audio and also the audio adapter. I don't have the audio adapter, but it's like a long USB thing, and I've seen it, and it's just a bit clunky. You know, the design wise, they should have had like what they have for the Wi-Fi module, where you just like slot it into the bottom and you can just stick in the audio. I don't see why you can't do that. It really baffles me as to why there hasn't been like some sort of solution, or even like a grip case with a little microphone that can like pop out, you know, like a proper little handle, pistol grip even. So slot it in, have the pistol grip there, have the microphone out, and so you can twist it either way, whichever way you want. So it seems like a design flaw. I do know that they've got the microphone here and the other microphone on the side bit there. But yeah, to be honest with you, it's like, it wasn't exactly well thought out. But it's good if you're like, let's say you're a vlogger or something like that and you want to be on the go. There's so many features packed into this, so cool. Love the motion lapse, time lapse. The hyperlapse is good, but it's only at 1080p. So the way you would go around that, and what I've been practicing, I haven't nailed it yet, because obviously I haven't really done many hyperlapses before. But what you can do is when you go into your normal video mode, you can actually set your active track, so you can select your point and just walk very slowly towards it. And that will be in 4K. So then what you do in post is you speed it right up. And I've been practicing, and I've managed to pull it off like a couple of times. I still haven't quite nailed it yet, but I'm getting there. For me, filmmaking's all about like learning new stuff, and I'm not perfect at everything. In fact, I'm probably terrible at most things. But yeah, this is such a great little device. It takes pictures as well. I haven't really taken many pictures of it. My daughter loves this thing. She loves making videos with this. And especially using the story mode, this is great for kids. Like honestly, she could use it without me even telling her what to do. So she figured out story mode herself, and she's 8. So for her to be able to do that tells you that this is an easy to use device. I did tell her obviously how to record it, how to turn it on. But I think kids can get used to it. This would be a great gift for anyone, to be honest with you, even an adult, an old person, your mom, your dad, whatever, wherever they want to go. Are there any downsides to the video mode? Apart from like the focusing, which sometimes can be a bit iffy, not really. I really like the battery life. It does heat up a bit though. I'm not gonna lie to you, it does heat up a bit sometimes. But honestly, this is just like, I don't know, I just can't describe it. I know it's been out for a long time and people have been using it for ages, but this is such a great little device. I think really opens up a lot of creative opportunities, especially like, let's say if I'm filming and I want to do a little BTS, and I've got my XE3 rolling, how am I going to do that? I just whip this out rather than getting my phone out all the time, and you know, just the video quality isn't quite there. This gives me that, and it's got a gimbal like results. Well, it is a gimbal, so gimbal results. I don't know, I really just love it. And the weight, like when I got the Ronin S there, like, let's just be real here. Let's just be real. This weighs a ton and is big and clunky. This is like lighter than my mobile phone, and I've got the Note 8 in a case. So, you know, and the fact is like you can either record yourself in selfie mode, or you can record what's in front of you. And the built-in time lapse, low motion lapse, the creative possibilities. You know, you can stick ND filters on it. You know, mobile phones, you can't really put an ND on it unless you buy like a whole cage setup and that. This has just got like magnetized NDs, which I've shown you in a video before. So also I want to talk about the recent releases by DJI as well, the extension rod and the waterproof case. I didn't buy the waterproof case yet because I wanted to see how people have used theirs and whether or not they suffered any flaws. Because if that thing leaks or there's a design flaw in it or whatever, I don't want to be the victim of it. I want to wait till they rectify that and stuff. So, you know, let's wait and see what happens with that. I think it'll be really, really good. And actually, it's sort of, I think it doesn't make the Osmo Action redundant, because obviously if you're like going fast paced and everything like that down mountains and stuff on bikes, you want the Osmo Action or the GoPro. But I feel like this is in a different league of its own. There isn't really anything like this. The fact that you can just go out, have stabilized footage, and you can even track your face on here as well. So it's like when you're doing selfie mode, it just automatically tracks your face and you can like move around. The active track is what really helps sell this. You can do orbits as well. So you can do like 360-degree orbits, so going all the way around, and you can do some really cool creative stuff. I'm gonna do that very soon. So in September is when you're gonna see like a whole load of footage from me. And I mean like a whole load. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy month. And then from then on, you're just gonna see loads of stuff coming. As I said, in this July, August month, it's been very difficult for me because obviously we're expecting the baby. But after that, my friends, the time is coming. You're gonna see a revolution coming here. Like I said, I really love this little device. It's cheap for what it is. It's a great gift for anyone. And I'm not being paid to say this, by the way. This is with my own money. It's such a great little device. I don't really know what else I can say to you apart from that. It seems like a little toy and a gimmick, and you think to yourself, how can this possibly be a good quality camera? But it is. It's so good. Sure, you've got to like fiddle with the settings and stuff like that. It's like any camera. I do miss the manual control for focus, and maybe that's something, I don't know if a third party can do anything about that, or DJI. Maybe they're gonna just update the version 2 and add certain things to it, like a 4K hyperlapse. I still don't understand why we can't do 4K hyperlapse. Just allow us to slow the frame rate down, and we can just make our own hyperlapse. It doesn't make any sense. So, you know, that's what we've got there. There is a 4x slow motion, so 120 frames per second, but I don't know. It's a little bit soft. In my opinion, like very soft, and it crops in a lot. So it's got its uses, but mostly I'd put that down to like something fun, or if you really want that ultra slow-mo, then maybe you could go for it. I've got the XT3 for that, so yeah. And also it comes with this sticker. I don't know if you can see. Let me try, and it says there, subscribe to Alps Lifey. Just joking. I'm desperate. And that's in case if anyone finds it, so they can subscribe to the channel, say, hey, I've got your Osmo Pocket. I'm like, cool, did you subscribe? They're like, yeah. I'm like, keep the gimbal. No, just joking, I need it back. This attachment thing here on the side, so it's got its USB slots. Now it's solid, so you don't fear of it falling out or anything, or sliding off when you attach it to your phone. You do need a grip cage for your Osmo Pocket into the phone. I haven't been using it because I'm not really moving it around that much, and I generally tend to like hold it like that, but you do need it. I will buy it eventually when I have money. The SD space size that it records to, it really, honestly, I've got like a, what have I got in here? I think I've got a 128. Yeah, I've got a 128 gigabyte SanDisk Extreme. There's no way you're gonna see that. I'll post a little picture on it. SanDisk Extreme Pro. And I've been recording tons with it and I haven't filled it up. And honestly, it just keeps going and going and going. So file size is probably around 100 megabits per second. I don't know what that is in megabytes, but whatever. So it really, you're not looking at a lot of space to be able to film in this thing. And also, when iPad OS comes out, just imagine you're just out, bang, quickly vlog something, stick it in your iPad, edit on the go, you're done. And it's so small and compact. You literally would only need your iPad and this, and that, look how light that setup is for like vloggers or anything like that. In terms of audio solutions, I would definitely say a lot of people have been recommending like a small little Zoom or Tascam, whatever, portable audio recorder, and being able to record separately on that. That's probably a good idea, as long as you can get the battery to last a long time. Maybe you can just get like a USB pack. It is a bit cumbersome having to like add things on and stuff, but definitely worth it if you want to increase the quality of your audio in your videos. And that's just something that you need to think about. Maybe you're just happy with the internal mics on there, and they're okay. A little bit kind of tinny, but not bad, not terrible. I've heard worse on other devices. I really like the cine-like mode on here. It gives a nice color to your skin, and it doesn't really give off any like kind of horrible vibes. The video can be a little bit too sharp. That's probably one of my criticisms on that. And yeah, I don't know. There's not really too much that I don't like about it. I just think that this is such a great tool. And when you bring this out, people are always looking at you and like, what the hell? Like, it's back in the days when you used to have like the gorilla legs and your vlogging setup and everything like that. And we now have gone from that to going like this, like tiny little device. Actually, I've got it here. Let me just see. Okay. So we used to go from like that to that. And this is crap, by the way. The legs don't hold out anymore. I hate this thing. I just want to destroy it. I use the Manfrotto Pixie now, which is this little thing here, which is way more sturdier. And I actually use it, so I put my phone in here and then connect it with the Osmo Pocket. You've probably seen a video of mine, or the thumbnail, you'll see it, and it was when I was doing the time lapses, which I'm going to do better time lapses, by the way. That was just basically me showing you how to do the time lapses and what you can do in terms of ND filters and stuff. But I've got more creative ideas and proper ones rather than little rush jobs, because obviously it can be difficult sometimes when you're just like, I need to go out and make a video, so there's that. So I really recommend getting this Pixie thing and connecting it to your phone. Definitely get a cage that connects the Pocket to the phone to keep it secure, and then you can just be like on the go vlogging. And if you want to get a lav mic with a little separate recorder, you can do that, but then that adds costs. So you might want to just get the audio adapter and then just have a little Rode Go, is it, or something like that? I don't know what it's called. Or you can get a lav mic, whatever. It's up to you. That's how you do it. So, recommendations for filmmakers. Can you make a film with this? Well, if Steven Soderbergh can make films on an iPhone, you can definitely make films out of this. That was weird. I think my light's frying. By the way, it's like 30 degrees, so it's really hot outside. I think it's reaching up to 38 or something. And in here, it's like add 10 degrees, so it's probably about 40 in here, and I'm absolutely roasting. This isn't sweat in my head, by the way, that's water. I don't sweat that much. What the hell is going on with my light? Okay, my light's going on the blink. That means my time's running out because it's too hot in here. That's how hot it is. It's actually suffocating. Yes, I recommend this for filmmakers, vloggers, and anyone else. And if you're looking for that really refined control, this probably isn't the device for you. But if you really want to be creative and stuff like that, go ahead, use this, film to your heart's content, give it to your children, grandpa, mum, dad, whatever. Just don't give it to your baby or your animals, and have fun with it. All right, peace out.